Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from Foxborough. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Brings up second down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on this field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Keyshawn Boutte was the one he was looking for.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
24-yard line.
They'll give this to Stevenson, running right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
319!
And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Look at the big man go. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 55 yards on the game. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rupp. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. Inside the 40. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New England.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy. They're following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Miller now to return it. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Keon White on the tackle.
Brings up second down.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Rodgers. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Rodgers to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. For Aaron Rodgers, touchdown pass number 509 on his NFL career, moving him past Brett Favre into 4th all-time, trailing only Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and Peyton Manning. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's May. Scrambling to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 7. Here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A carry now for Gibson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 2nd and inches. Throwing now is May. Open man, Demario Douglas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
The Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. May gonna look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
Gibson. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
3-yard loss on the play.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. A 1st down throw from Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Metcalf reels it in on the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
Wilson on the stop.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Now May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and long, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Room to run at the 35. And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Accelerating toward midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st down, they'll start out with Stevenson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, here's May. Diggs on the reception. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
You're crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple.
Crazy, crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, New England.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
To throw on first down is May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first downs. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Now Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go with the sneak, and he's going to have the Pats first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Throwing on 2nd down. May pushed out to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
It was crazy, crazy, crazy. Five.
They'll go. Here's May. Flushed to his left. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Great. May. Touchdown, New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Austin brought in motion. Second down, Rodgers. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
So that's a big first down conversion because, Mike, as you take a look at the game clock, if they play this right, not only do they put themselves in position to score here to win this at the end, but they also can leave very little time left for their opponent to try to go down and answer.
Now it's Johnson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 35, here's second down and 7. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Rodgers going up top again. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Again, it's Rodgers. This is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons. And the Patriots are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This is intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong, neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the shotgun, it's Aaron. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game.
And you just have to wonder what that'll do to the energy levels on both sidelines. I mean, you got a chance to break the tie here late, but he just can't connect.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy, crazy. And here goes crazy, crazy, crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
I think the days where quarterbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
2nd and 6 coming up. Gibson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
To throw now, May. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. On 2nd down, it's May. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. To throw is May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away. And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Miller now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.